I've never been shot with a 25 ACP, but I guarantee it does sting. I've only been shot with 22s. Hey, everybody, and welcome to Shooting the Shit with Yankee. As always, I'm Yankee, so let's start shooting. Today's topic is an easy one because I want your opinion. What do you think is the most underrated carry gun? What's a gun that you are just really surprised more people don't carry it? Maybe it needs to be way more popular than it is, in your opinion. Or maybe it's a gun people think of as, oh, that's a cool gun, or it's a great range gun, or it's a collector's gun, but it's nothing I would carry. And you think that that's totally wrong. You think that is absolutely the wrong opinion of the gun because you think it makes a great carry gun. So let me know. I want to see what y'all have to think. But first, I'll start us off. And I'm going to say there's a lot of guns out there that I look at them and I'm like, why isn't that more popular? Like the Beretta APX A1s and stuff. I'm like, it's $199, $250 for a Beretta. That's a great quality gun, but yet you'd almost see nobody carry them. That is always on my mind, things like that. But I'm going to say the gun I think that is the most underrated carry gun, that a lot of people even own it, but would never consider carrying it, is the Walther PPK. And I've said this for decades. You know, I've always thought this gun is an excellent carry gun. It's small. It's reliable. It's 380, so it's powerful enough to get the job done. And the biggest thing about it is it's double action, single action, hammer fired with a decocker, and it's drop dead accurate. Even with just the little fixed sights that are on the older ones, it will shoot the wings off a fly at 50 yards. They're just amazing. I just love this little gun. And plus, it's cool. It looks nice. It's a quality firearm. I just don't understand why more people don't appreciate how good a carry gun it is. A lot of people think, oh, yeah, it's a fun gun to own. It's got a lot of history. It's classical, blah, blah, blah. It's fun to range, but they just wouldn't consider carrying it. And I think that's a disservice because some people will carry a little 38 special revolver. You know, PPK would be just as good an option. Or people will carry a little 380 semi-automatic, like maybe even the 380 Glock or something. And I'm like, I think the PPK be better. It's just a more accurate, whatever, you know, just a good gun. So that's my answer, the Walther PPK. So let me go see what other people have to say here. Go over here to the live chat. John Mandrick chimed in and didn't say nothing. Did he do that on purpose? John Heasley said the SIG P229 357 SIG. Yeah, I mean, I can see that if you're talking that specific caliber. The 229, I think, is a popular carry gun, though. So I don't know if the caliber makes it all that, but, you know, I don't think it's as popular as it should be. I mean, if it was up to me and I was like, everybody out there carrying a Glock, you should be carrying a SIG P229 instead. It's a better gun. So I could see it in that aspect. Vidal Travis. Who is that in his... What is that in his icon? Is that like, you know, what's his face from the, I'm forgetting the name of the band right now, but Jack White. Is that Jack White? He said snub nose 38. I agree. A lot of people just would never even consider carrying them. And I think they're great. They try to get these little miniature polymer wonder guns when I'm like 38 special revolver, great gun, small, easy carry. More people should carry revolvers. It would serve the needs of most people who somehow, for some reason, don't think it does because they've been indoctrinated by the tactitards. John Mandrick says YouTube sucks. LCP2 or micro 380 or 22 long rifle. Well, I don't know if I'd agree with 22 long rifle. I don't really know if that's something anybody should carry. But yes, the LCPs are excellent little carry guns, although I think they're popular. Aren't they popular? Don't a lot of people carry them, or do people think they're too small? Because I'm fine with them. And micro 380s, like the car, that little 380 they make. That's a great little 380. Man on a motorcycle said Glock 33 in 357 SIG. Well, now Glocks are very popular, but I do not see a lot of people choose the Glock 33. And a Glock 33 is way better than a Glock 19. It's even better than a Glock 23. So I agree. I like that 357 SIG, although I always say, buy like a Glock, 27 or a 23 and then put a 357 SIG barrel in it, and you got two calibers. Of course, I think you can up caliber the other one too, so it can go either way. Mr. Furley said Smith & Wesson SDVE, reliable, durable, and inexpensive. Yes, I'm surprised more people don't carry that gun because that gun is great. I wish I could get a good deal on them. I'd give those away as the TYMP PPK gun. But they're a little more expensive than the ones I give away. Plus, one giveaway's got a manual safety. I like doing a manual safety on them. Since I don't know the people we're giving them to, they might want a manual safety. Gummy Wuzzle said Beretta PX4 Storm. They better do 10 millimeter. I don't know if they're ever going to do a 10 millimeter in it, but Beretta PX4 Storm is an amazing carry gun. And once again, I'm like everybody who carries a P320 or Pig 320, as I always call them, or a Glock. I'm like, why aren't you carrying a Beretta Storm? Better gun all the way around. Double action, single action with a decocker or manual safety if you want it. Rotating barrel, just better gun. For like everything. Safer, just as accurate, more accurate probably, and just as reliable, just a great gun. I don't know why more people don't carry them. Heavy J said Ruger LC9, carried it for 4 years, started carrying 642. A lot of the little Ruger guns don't get the love they should as far as carry guns. I think their LCP kind of overshadowed all the other things in their line, but they've got some decent little guns, and some are smaller than you think. I was looking at one of those little 9 millimeters they make the other day, and I thought it was a 380 when I first saw it in the case, but no, it's 9 millimeter. Go Shadow Revolvers, very few carry them. I think more and more people carry them these days, but yeah, more people should. I like I say, I think for 90% of the people that carry a gun, a revolver would serve their needs better. And if more people carried revolvers, I think we would cut down on the number of negligent discharges you see going around. Especially if we made cops carry revolvers. Edgar Cortez said Sig Sauer P232, fantastic and very accurate 380 handgun. I carried about a third of the time. I will agree. Same kind of thing along the lines of the PPK, only it's a little bigger, but still a gun that is amazing and people don't think about it. It's kind of like the Cougar, not the Cougar, the Cheetah too. But the Cheetah, I guess, is coming back around with the 80X, but similar thing there. Tim Allen says Beretta PX4 Storm or APX. Both of those are very, like I said, underrated. The Beretta should be, I think it should probably be, if you want to carry a polymer gun, that should be like the number one polymer gun. That or one of the CZ double action, single action guns. I think that should be like the most carried gun in America. But, a lot of people ignore it. Gummy Wuzzle says, bring back 25 ACP. Might not kill, but it hurts. It does sting. I've never been shot with a 25 ACP, but I guarantee it does sting. I've only been shot with 22s. In the foot and in the back of the head. Which explains some things, I think. Not the foot one. That doesn't explain much. Well, it explains that scar on my foot. I got a very small little discolored spot on top where it went in, and I got a little star-shaped scar where it came out. Bounced off the bone. It did not feel good. Did not feel good. I'll tell you that right now. JJ says, appendix carry, Claymore, diffuse any situation. I don't think I want appendix carry a Claymore. I mean, maybe like in a vest. I'm afraid if I had it down too low and I was like sitting down or something, it'd go off and take out my legs and crotch and everything. Maybe a little higher, so where it's not as bent over. As long as you got good posture. That would be cool if you had one of those. And it's like anytime someone tried to rob you, you're like, okay, if I let off the kill switch, you know, if I get my wallet, but I gotta let go of the kill switch first. And we're gonna go up. Heavy J, I'm uncultured. I don't like the PPKS much, so I don't know. Well, you are uncultured if you don't like the PPKS. That's a you problem. Tell us about being shot by a 22 long rifle again, Dad. Oh, I've told that story so many times. JJ said Walther PPS criminally underrated. The PPS is very underrated. Yeah, when they first came out, the first iteration of them, I ran out and got one because it was like a super cool thin gun. Only it ended up being like holding on to a 1x2 and shooting it. And they rectified that in the later models, but the first one, it was not the most comfortable gun to hold on to. Definitely wasn't a range gun. But with that, we're done. That's the last person weighing in. So I want to thank everybody for participating. I appreciate it. How about you out there in YouTube land? What do you think is an underrated carry gun, a gun you can't understand why more people don't carry this gun or why they don't think of it as a carry gun? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you want to weigh in on any of these topics in person, come on into the live chat. We do them every night at 6 p.m. We used to do them at 7 on Wednesdays. We might go back to that. Don't know yet. Waiting for confirmation on that. But come on in, weigh in on what you think of our topic of the day. And then stick around because after we do this immediately, we transition into the open chat where you can talk about anything you want. So come on in, join the conversation. Hope to see you soon. Until then, remember, always carry and stay safe till I see you again.